Hey, today I'm going to talk about a little nutrition, and one of the most important things are macronutrients. Well, what are macronutrients? Macronutrients are those nutrients that are required for energy, they're required for growth, and they're required for all of our body functions. What are they? They're carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. I'm going to give a real brief description of them. I'm sure a lot of you know what they are, and then I'm going to really talk about why I think, personally, protein is the most important of those macronutrients. First is carbohydrates. It's the primary fuel that our body needs for energy, high-intense activity, and brain function. Some examples of carbohydrates are fruits, vegetables, legumes, grains. They are stored as either glycogen, which is a stored form of carbohydrate in our liver or our muscles, or they can be stored as fat. As you probably have heard, when you eat too many carbs, they turn to fat. The crazy thing is that all of the macronutrients can be stored as fat if you eat too many of them. It's not just carbohydrates. Next thing I'll talk about is fats. And fats are a really concentrated source of energy. They are actually from things like oils and butter, nuts and seeds, and they are responsible for a lot of bodily functions, including hormone production and allowing our skin and the production and the assistance in fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Next thing, and also they can be stored as fat, you know that. So protein is something that is different in that the big difference with protein between carbohydrates and fat is that no protein can be stored in the body. What does that mean? That means you have to continually replenish your protein requirements. And protein is from meat, fish, dairy, eggs, cheese, some legumes have some protein. It needs to be replenished on a regular basis to maintain muscle mass. It helps in the production of enzymes and also in hormone production. It's vitally important to get it replenished on a regular basis because we cannot store protein as protein. If you eat too much protein, it'll be stored as fat like the other macronutrients. This is a real brief understanding of the macronutrients. All of them are important in a healthy, balanced diet. Another major difference is that carbohydrates have 4 calories per gram. Protein has 4 calories per gram. Fat has 9 calories per gram. So fat is a more concentrated form of macronutrients. I hope this makes a little bit of sense. I'm going to get into this more in the next videos that I produce on why I think protein should be the mainstay. And then I'm also going to talk about what percentage of protein or how much protein should you have without having too much so that you have a really balanced diet. If you have any questions, please check out our website, innovativehealthandwellness.net. I'm Dr. David Orlando, and we'll see you next time.